Hi, I'm Delpha Samuels. Welcome to a special Father's Day edition of Kingdom Influencers. I can't wait for you guys to see who my special guest is today. Thank you so much for tuning into our special Father's Day edition. I am so excited to reveal that my special guest is none other than my husband, Apostle Dr. Glenton Samuels. welcome to the show. I am so excited and honored to have you here with us today. Now, listen, I know you're a man that wears many hats. Besides being my husband, tell us a little bit about yourself and some of the things that you do.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for having me on your set, honey. Um, I am the husband of the most beautiful woman in the world.
Really?
Yes. I, I also am a pastor of an amazing church. I am an award-winning educator. I've had the honor of traveling the nation as a professor, teaching and lecturing at universities and seminaries. I am the presiding prelate and the chief presider of the International Apostolic Movement. I am a serial entrepreneur as well, and the owner of a conglomerate portfolio of businesses that we'll talk about. But it's just an honor to be here today.
Thank you so much for being with us. Now, you said a lot, about a lot of what you do, and a lot of times people see us, and especially me and you, we're a young couple and young in ministry. So I really wanted you to kind of lean into this this question. How long have you been preaching?
I have been preaching for 26 years, so more than half my life. I've been pastoring for a total of 10 years. 6 of those years was being installed to a church that was already set and founded, and 4 years, the last 4 years, as the pastor of a church plant, which is a journey in itself.
Awesome. That's amazing. So it's Father's Day edition.
Absolutely.
Just tell us, how do you balance being a pastor and a father and husband?
Well, yes. Balance for me is the way you prioritize the time and the energy put in the different things that you do. For me, prioritizing is, of course, my personal relationship with God, my family, and everything else follows. So I would kind of say that balancing for me have worked by actually categorizing 3 different points. Number 1 is limiting the non-essentials. Number 2 is learning when to say no. And number 3 is learning when to unplug and when to kind of just pull away from things.
Awesome. That's amazing. I love that you said knowing when to say no, because we have to know that. Tell me.
I can't tell you no, but yes, know when to say no.
You can't, say that again. You can't tell me no. You can tell everybody else no, but not me. So tell me, as a father, what has been your greatest joy as a father?
My greatest joy as a father is really just being able to see the investments and the seeds that have been planted to actually flourish and grow. My greatest joy is watching our son grow up. Although my intent is, of course, to leave him a legacy, I realize that it is not what you leave to your children that matters the most. It's what you leave in them. And as a new dad, I was constantly looking towards the future.
Right.
We had the crawling stage, we had the walking stage, potty training, solid foods, all of those things. And to me, it was almost like, hey, I can't wait until such and such, or
Right.
all of those, things of that nature. But I think just learning how to enjoy the small moments.
That's amazing. I love that you said learning to enjoy the small moments because they do grow quickly. Our son, it was like we just had him, and now he's 6 years old. What would you say has been the greatest lesson that you've learned as a father?
The greatest lesson, I think it would kind of tie in with that, enjoying the present. Enjoying the present. Eckhart Tolle says this, and I quote, that if you focus on time, then you will miss the now.
Right.
And there's so many things that we can focus on and we can be enamored by. But if you focus on all of the things that you have to do, you'd walk along a path and you'd miss all of the blooming flowers and all of the things that are growing and blooming around you. So I would say don't miss the small moments of now, because your children only come this way one time. Whether it's the moments of their life, they're only that age once.
I absolutely agree. Now, this is a big question. So many pastors, especially fathers, they say that pastors' kids are the worst, or, pastors pastor everyone else, and they're spiritual fathers to all these children, and they miss theirs. What advice would you give to a father that is a pastor?
The advice that I would give is that you are only as good as your last sermon. Which means that the priority and the emphasis should be put on, of course, your family.
Right.
Before God created the church, he created family.
Yeah.
And before he created family, he created marriage.
Right.
And marriage is your first ministry. God takes Adam from dust, not dirt, but dust. Dust is the leftover particles from dirt.
Right.
The Bible says he breathed into man a living soul. But when he saw that it was not good for man to be alone, he put man in a deep sleep, took Eve out of his side, which denotes that before anything else,
Right.
marriage and family was the focal point.
I love that. I think that so many pastors, they get so caught up into, trying to succeed and trying to build and to grow
Absolutely.
ministries, that they forget that they have a wife and they have children, and this is their first ministry. So I really love that you pointed that out, because your family is with you in this. They're the ones that are sacrificing and losing, so much. So I love that you really leaned into the fact that God created the families, and the family is the first, after him, after God, it's
Yes,
family. So
absolutely.
that is so powerful. I'm glad that you shared that. So we have so much more coming up. Stay tuned, and we will be back with the second half of this amazing Father's Day edition interview.
Do you have a podcast, a YouTube TV show, or are you looking to increase your influence and expand your kingdom message? Then contact us today. My name is Amina Jirogi, and I am the founder and CEO of Revelation Network, where enlightenment and truth takes place. We have TV broadcaster spots available. We also provide studio and production if needed. And we are exclusively on C1 Media, streaming on Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, Apple TV, and Android TV. Schedule your consultation with us today. Email us at revelationnetwork7@gmail.com.
I have gained so many valuable lessons from my experiences. In writing Things I Wish I Knew, Letters to My Little Sisters is a collection of heartfelt conversations with young girls and young adults all over the world. helping them to be prepared for things ahead.
Welcome back to our special Father's Day edition. We have so much more show left for you all, and I am excited to dive right into the second half of the interview with my amazing husband, might I add. Yes, he's taken for those who are watching. I'm just joking. So we've talked about so much so far. We've talked about the fact that you are a pastor, you're a senior leader, you're a husband, you're a father. You wear so many different hats. You're even an educator. But you also own a company. You own a publishing company, and you are the author of a new book. Tell us about your company and as well as about your new book.
Absolutely. Well, I own Samuel's Publishing Group. It is an elite and a premier publishing company. We range from different services such as ghostwriting and just different editing services, and we've done so many phenomenal pieces so far.
You've even done my book.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And, we're just excited for where God has us currently.
Yes.
I did also publish my own book entitled Greater Than: When Purpose Meets Destiny. There are moments in our life where we have so many external signs of greatness, but we still yearn and long for that internal sign that matches where we are externally.
Yes.
It is possible to be a public victory in a private failure.
Wow.
What we have is purpose and destiny. Something happens when the two collide. So purpose is the original intent of the manufacturer. So every manufacturer has an original intent of why something is created, but destiny is what you were ordained to do and what you were ordained to accomplish. When those two collide, there's absolutely nothing that can stop you from reaching your fullest potential and your goal, especially the one that God has designed for your life.
Wow, I love that. Such a powerful title and such a powerful message, in that book. And I think, it's blessed so many lives based on the testimonies and just what we've heard from others. You're a man that does so much, and God has allowed to succeed and be successful in so many different areas of your life. For someone that is watching, could you give us just a few words of, encouragement that, they may have a business, they may have a dream or something that they're doing, and they haven't quite seen the success that they may want to have seen in their business yet?
Absolutely. Now, the first thing that I will say is that if you always do what you've always done, then you'll always be where you've always been. The greatest thing that is used to paralyze us is fear. And it's the fear of the unknown.
Right.
So I will say, do not be afraid to take the leap. Do not be afraid to jump. Do not be afraid to take risks. And in taking risks, there will be, or there may be losses. There may be disappointments. There will be frustrations. Also in my book, there's a chapter that I speak about that says, my praise betrayed me, which means that there are things that you will go through that will almost feel like life has bottomed out, whether it's in business, whether it's in life, whether it's parenting, ministry, whatever it is that you were designed to do. But your end goal is a result of how you process and how you progress through life's challenges. So do not ever be afraid to take that leap of faith and to know that God is carrying you through the mountains and taking you over the mountains, taking you through the valleys, and you will come out as pure gold.
Wow, I love that. It has been such an honor to have you in the studio with us. For those that are watching that may want to connect with you, may want to reach out to you, even for your publishing company, could you give the viewers your social media handles and just where they can connect or reach you at?
Absolutely. My website is www.samuelsllc.com. All of my social media handles are at I am Dr. Samuels on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and you can definitely connect with me, all of the services, booking engagements, and so forth.
Thank you so much for tuning into our special Father's Day edition. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers that are watching. God bless you all. Until next time, have a blessed one.